This conference will now be recorded.
Hey, all you crypto boomers, I wanted to hop on here and do a quick video. 2021 is the year you take control of your future. If you haven't done so already, this is your year. And we're going to keep talking about how you can create wealth and what things you can do. And education is a big part of that. And one of the things today I'm getting is some messages from people that are watching different YouTube, different little snippets, and freaking out a little bit because people are saying Bitcoin's going to crash, and a psychic told me this, or a dream I had said this, or whatever. And one of the things I just want to say is get a freaking grip. Okay, get a grip on who you follow. Get a grip on what you fill your head with. One of the things that we are taught at the BitcoinAcademy.net is psychology, and I want to show you. I'm going to pull up my screen here. I want to just give you an idea of what we look at on the charts, and maybe give you a little bit of a snippet of what how we see the markets and what we look for. I'm gonna show you here. As you can see, we've got the Bitcoin chart up, and this run here started wherever you pick it, but I just picked it right here at December 11th, 2020. Went up to the high of this swing of 41,858. Now, if you count these, you can count up 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we've got our 5 waves from approximately 17 all the way up to 42. Okay, great run, great run. That was a run made in less than 1 month. Okay, so now we got an ABC retracement. Let's count them: A, B, C. We pulled a Fibonacci from the bottom of this run to the top of it, and this gives us some ideas on pullback. A 50% retracement. As you can see in the A, it came down just above the 50%, ran back up on the B, comes down here on the C below the 50%. Okay, so right now you cannot see that side of the chart, and the reason I'm showing you this is because I want you to understand how markets work. We don't know at this point what the market's going to do, but through technical analysis, we can determine technically what we think the market will do, and we know what our targets are. Jay gives us targets. A lot of us have learned from Jay over the years, many years, and we have our targets. Excuse me. So right now we have no idea, but if you're counting, you can see that right now it looks like we're at an ABC, an A, a B, and a C. Okay, right down, pierce the 50%. Now let's bring this chart over to where we are now. Okay, so here was your A, B, C on that run, on that pullback, that last run. So now let's take this and let's move our Fibonacci over to this run. So we're going to move it over. We're going to set it up, bring it up to the top. Okay, how similar is that? All right, so let's just look at the 5 waves. Let's just count them out: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's your 5 waves. Then we've got an ABC retracement, an A, a B, and a C. Where's that C? Twice it hit down there at the 50 or close to it, barely pierced it here. Now we're above it after that ABC. So what is it going to do? Folks, I don't know. Nobody knows. Bitcoin does its own thing. But the thing that drives me nuts is I'm going through and I pulled up Bitcoin. I just did a search on Bitcoin on YouTube, and I've got I'll just read some of these headlines. What they are is teasers trying to get you to look at their stuff. One of them, 99% will lose money. Oh my gosh, 99% of the people are going to lose money. The next one, last time Bitcoin did this was in 2017 and we pumped 400%. Oh wow, 400%? That's 4 times, that's $200,000. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Bitcoin crash, time to panic. Okay, Bitcoin crash, time to panic. I'm just going through some of these. Bitcoin crushes $230,000 in the next 100 days. Folks, I'm just trying to tell you, okay? Psychologically, don't do that to yourself. Watch who you follow, okay? Learn the psychology of trading. Learn how to do technical analysis. I could go more and more in depth on this. I am no Jay, Crypto Jay, trust me, but I've learned from him. And Crypto Jay teaches his methods, his technical analysis better than anybody I've ever heard. And so that gives us some confidence, some comfort. Listen, if this goes on down, which it could easily go on down. But right now, it's looking like this was the correction, and now we are beginning to head up to that next target of $65,000 before we go on a bigger correction, okay? Not that far. Don't freak, not that far. Probably in this area here, somewhere around there, will be that big correction after the 65-ish target that we have. Does it have to do that? No, Bitcoin doesn't have to do anything. But if we look at the monthly, and I just watched Jay's video that he just put out on our Patreon group, and if we look at the monthly, guys, listen, we're due for a correction. We're due for a correction. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of green candles. 6 months. Now, as we get higher to the top, we do see some long wicks here. That means it runs up, we get a bunch of sell-off, and it closes about halfway down the candle. Next one, runs up, get a sell-off about halfway down the candle. Same here. So this will likely, at least what the daily shows, will likely come on up to the target, and then we will get that correction for probably a couple of 3 months. But my whole point of this is not to tell you guys where the next target is. The whole point is to show you guys, don't freak out every time somebody comes out. Don't get euphoria when somebody says Bitcoin's going to $1 million in the next 6 months, and don't freak out when people say Bitcoin's done, it's going to zero, it's not going to be worth anything. One of the YouTubers, I am not going to mention the name. Some of you will know who I'm talking about because you've heard it already. Some of you will come across it later on and probably hear it. But one of the YouTubers just sold all of his theta at around $4. He's calling for a crash, and he's basing it on a psychic and a dream he had. Okay, this is the same guy that sold millions of Litecoin right here. Okay, can you see this? Right here. Sold millions of Litecoin in that area, saying that it was going to go down to, I don't know what memory serves, $5, $6, $7, $10, whatever it was. So he sold here in an effort to capture $10. Okay, is that somebody you want to follow? Is that somebody you want to follow for investment advice? I'm talking to crypto boomers here. Most of you are later on in life, in your 50s, some of you in your 70s, heck, a couple of you in your 80s, okay? All I'm saying is be careful who you follow. Be careful who you follow. All right, guys, that's enough for today. Next week, I'm going to be, Bud and I and George are going to be back on. Bud has got some analysis on the GameStop thing, which I'm excited to hear. If you don't know, Bud comes from a finance background, very, very successful in that field, and now is a binge team member in crypto. Binge team meaning big income, no job. And I can't wait to hear what Bud's got to show us with what's going on there. Before I finish up, guys, will you please click the subscribe button, click the bell so you get notifications whenever we drop a video, and as always, share these videos with your friends, and we really do appreciate it. And always remember, crypto boomers, it's not about investing, it's about creating wealth. And a normal market, you want to see these pullbacks, okay? And as it goes higher and higher, there will be larger and larger pullbacks. So let's just see what happens. Could it go down? Yes, absolutely. Could it go on up to target? Absolutely. And I can tell you one thing, I'm going with what I've learned over the past several years. I'm going with Crypto J at the bitcoinacademy.net, and we'll just see what happens. All right, guys, have a great day. Make 2021 your year.